Nnamdi Kanu is coming out of detention tomorrow by fire by force. Governor Charles Soludo declares, demands a fair judgment. Thank you so much, Governor Charles Soludo. In fact, after this Senate minority leader, Senator Inaya Abaribe, I think you are the next Igbo leader and elder that I know that is speaking the truth without any fear or favor. The rest are just speaking with fear and also because of position. You can imagine. The last time Governor Charles Soludo said that he doesn't mind losing his position as governor of Anambra State just to get Nnamdi Kanu out of detention. Now look at him saying something very large again. Warning Justice Niako to make sure that he grants Nnamdi Kanu a fair hearing ahead of tomorrow. Justice Binta Niako have no choice than to act in accordance to people's instruction, because eyes are so much on her. She has no choice. She have to do it, because if she gives an unfair judgment, I'm very sure of what is going to happen. I'm very sure of what's going to happen. So let us be sincere. Let us be sincere and let us be perfect in what we are saying. Okay? So I, for one, am not surprised at what has just been reviewed. Okay? I'm not surprised. But meanwhile, just as Governor Charles Soludo have just demanded, I will say that it is good if the federal government can just do and act accordingly to what has just been said. Am I right? Okay, so my dear listeners, let's quickly check on the content and get it correctly. This is Evening News. Governor Charles Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, has commented over tomorrow's hearing of the IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has demanded that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is granted a fair hearing and also be given the opportunity to speak. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader, has been in detention for a year plus now without any proper attention. Tomorrow being the final hearing, Governor Charles Soludo have said that Justice Binta Niako must be in sense always on duty. He have said that eyes will be on the trial as a fair judgment must be demanded from Justice Niako. Governor Charles Soludo has pleaded that nothing must happen to the IPOP leader as facts must be extracted ahead of his judgment, he claims. All right, my people in the house, you have heard from Governor Charles Soludo. In fact, I give Governor Charles Soludo a very big kudos for this that he have just said. It's a reality. You understand? You see, this is what we are talking about. It's not a question of being a Biafran, being an IPOP, being an Igbo, and all of that. It's a question of speaking for facts, speaking for real. You understand? That is the mistake some of our Igbo elders and Igbo leaders are making. They will be speaking because they will be supporting President Mobari because they know that because of what they will be gaining personally for themselves, instead of them to speak at least for what will favor their own community, their own people, but they will be sidelining and be saying things in order to suit their own personal self. That is the mistake that we are making, and it is seriously, hitting on us unexpectedly. So, my dear people in the house, in fact, I appreciate Governor Charles Soludo for this very contribution and opinion. At least this that he have just said will now be ringing like a bell in the ear of Justice Binta Niako. I'm not sure Justice Binta Niako is going to be sleeping tonight. Yes, Let's forget the heavy security that will be attached to her tonight because of tomorrow's hearing. Even if she like, let her switch off her phone. You understand? Let her switch off her phone. She must have a dream of pronouncing freedom for the IPOP leader tomorrow. You understand? And that is just it, my dear people. All right, my people in the house, I greet you. I appreciate you. In fact, you are doing wonderfully well by subscribing to this very channel. Thank you so much. All right. Ahead of tomorrow's trial, in fact, I know that everybody ears will be on ground to know what is going to be the outcome and the decision of the court over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial. And we in our studio here will be very much ready to meet up with the broadcast. In fact, we will make sure that we give it to you bit by bit, so that you get everything in full. All right, don't forget your comments are very much important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.